Have you ever found yourself standing in the middle of a storm you never saw coming? One day, you had plans, certainty, and direction, and the next, life took a sharp turn you weren't prepared for. That's how life often comes at us, unannounced, unfiltered, and when things don't go the way we hoped, the first thing to crumble is often our sense of peace. We begin to question ourselves, our choices, even our worth. But what if I told you that uncertainty is not a sign of absence, but an invitation to lean into something deeper, more unshakable than our circumstances? You see, even in the silence, even when you feel like nothing is moving, there's a presence guiding you. A loving presence that sees you right where you are. Not just the version of you who smiles for others, but the real you, the tired one, the one battling anxiety in the quiet, the one silently wondering if your life still carries purpose. That presence isn't just watching, it's drawing close, revealing through small, personal moments that you are deeply seen, valued, and loved. Sometimes it's the comfort of a timely phone call, the peace of a morning breeze, or the strength to take one more step when you didn't think you could. Those moments aren't random, they're divine signals whispering, "I am near. I have not left you." But here's the truth many forget. You are not just another face in the crowd. You were formed with deep intention. You're not an accident or a product of random events. Every detail of who you are carries the fingerprints of a creator who crafted you with purpose. And in those moments when the world tries to define you by your income, your mistakes, your looks, or your past, pause and remember this. You are not who they say you are. You are who you were created to be, an image bearer of light, of wisdom, of resilience. There are aspects of the divine that only you were designed to reflect. Your gentleness, your fire, your compassion, your ideas. None of it is by chance. You were born to bring something irreplaceable into this world. That's why you can't afford to shrink back or live small. This world doesn't need another imitation. It needs you fully alive, fully aware of your worth, and fully committed to becoming everything you were meant to be. And here's what you must know now. The pain you've endured, the seasons of waiting, the losses, they haven't been wasted. You may not see it yet, but behind the scenes, restoration is on the move. There are promises assigned to your name, and the blessings you thought were gone forever are returning. Only this time, they're coming back multiplied. That heartbreak you thought would define you, it's becoming the soil for deeper joy. That delay you thought ruined your chances, it's been a setup for something far greater than you imagined. What you lost will not only be returned, it will be redeemed with interest. There's a supernatural transformation already underway. Don't miss it by dwelling in the past. Lift your eyes. Prepare your heart. Because your future is about to be shaped by favor, not fear. And as you move forward, here's what will shift. You'll stop being anxious about what people think of you. You'll stop fearing judgment, rejection, or failure. Why? Because something greater than approval is filling your heart. A quiet confidence that you are already held, already chosen, already equipped. Every morning, as the sun warms your skin, you'll feel peace rise within you, not because life is perfect, but because you've learned to anchor your identity in something permanent. You'll stop measuring your worth by outcomes and start living from a deep, immovable truth. You are loved, and your life has meaning far beyond the momentary battles. You are strong, not because you never get tired, but because grace carries you when your strength runs out. You are joyful, not because everything is easy, but because hope has taken root inside you. You are wise, not because you know it all, but because you're learning to listen to the voice that speaks through stillness. And you are courageous, not because fear disappears, but because love now leads you through it. So, my friend, wherever you are in your journey, whether you're healing from heartbreak, standing in confusion, or waiting for restoration, don't give up. You are not at the end of your story. You are standing on the edge of something sacred, something new. Keep showing up. Keep believing. Keep trusting that the presence walking with you is greater than the pain behind you. And no matter how loud the storms get, that whisper in your soul is still louder. You are not alone. You are loved. And I am with you. There will come a time, maybe it's already here, when you will begin to see what was once invisible. The blessings that were delayed, the promises that felt far, the healing that seemed impossible, will begin to surface. And not because you forced them, but because you chose to trust. You didn't give up when it got hard. You didn't curse the sky when things didn't go your way. Instead, you leaned in. You stayed faithful when no one was watching. And now, what was planted in pain is rising in purpose. The favor that is being poured over your life cannot be touched by envy, altered by chance, or blocked by any enemy. You don't need to fight for it. It's already yours. The one who defends you goes before you. His strength stands like a wall around you. So even when the world tries to strip away your peace, remember, you are protected in ways you cannot see. You may not feel it in the natural, but in the spiritual realm, a war is being fought on your behalf. Forces of darkness have tried to dim your light, to distract you, to break you. But light always wins. And you are not just surviving. You are overcoming. Why? Because you've surrendered your heart to something bigger than yourself. And in that surrender, you've been given a new kind of courage, not loud or showy, but deep, rooted, and unshakable. It's the courage to stand when others fall, to forgive when it hurts, to speak life when others speak fear. This courage doesn't come from motivational quotes or perfect plans. It flows from knowing who walks with you. When the storms roar outside, you can still be at peace within. Because you're no longer standing alone in the rain. You're being held in the arms of the one who calms the storm. Now, I know there's still parts of you that question your worth. Maybe you've been overlooked, underestimated, or even betrayed by the very people you trusted most. And slowly, you began to believe the lie that you're not enough. But let me remind you, you are more than the sum of your past wounds. You are not defined by your appearance, your status, your achievements, or your failures. You are defined by the love that created you and the purpose that sustains you. If you could see yourself the way heaven sees you, you'd never again doubt your value. Your worth is not up for debate. It is sealed in grace. It's written in your resilience. It's displayed every time you rise again, even with trembling knees. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are exactly where your story needs you to be, on the brink of something new, something bold, something holy. And yes, this is the time to rise, not to impress anyone, but to live fully, to take up your shield of truth and your sword of love and walk into the life that was meant for you. The world may tell you to stay quiet, stay small, stay afraid, but heaven whispers otherwise. Fight for your future. Fight for your family. Fight for the freedom that has already been promised to you. Some of the battles you face aren't just about you. They're about breaking the chains for the generations that come after you. That's why it's hard. That's why it's personal. But you are not unequipped. Every trial you've passed through has strengthened your spirit. Every valley has deepened your wisdom. You are ready, even if you don't feel ready. And when you step out in faith, know this, you do not fight alone. There is a boldness growing in you. It's quiet, but it's powerful. It's the boldness that doesn't back down when mocked. It's the spirit that stands firm even when misunderstood. It's the kind of faith that doesn't need applause, because it draws strength from something eternal. You are being shaped daily into someone who can handle the weight of destiny. Yes, you'll be misunderstood by some. Yes, there will be distractions, accusations, and delays. But your roots are going deeper. Your mind is being renewed. Your heart is being purified. You are being transformed, not just in behavior, but in identity. You're not just changing your life. You're stepping into the one you were always meant to live. So now, take a deep breath. Release the weight of everything you've carried. Feel the peace that's entering now. It's not from the world. It's from within, from the spirit that lives in you. You were never created to carry shame, fear, or scarcity. You were created to carry light, wisdom, and grace. This is not a motivational fantasy. This is a spiritual awakening. One where you stop living for approval and start living from identity. One where you stop striving to be worthy and begin walking in the worth that's already been placed on you. You've made it this far not by accident, but by divine design. And now, it's your turn to rise and reflect that light to the world, not perfectly, but powerfully. One decision, one day, one surrendered heart at a time.